Hello, welcome to another Gundam Battle Operation 2 video. That is the AG. It's going to be a different kind of initial thoughts. It's just going to be a little bit of some thoughts on two suits, actually. It's one on the FAZZ and one on the AG. I'll go ahead and get the FAZZ out pretty quickly. It's a decent suit. It's an okay suit. I'd probably give it like a 7 or 8 out of 10. In the suit scale, I guess. Also, before we get onto that, there's these two matches, me trying it out with a paint scheme where I have a bloody drill and saws on, and then this one I believe is one of my first few matches with it, one of them, and then next one is me and Taru dicking around and both picking the hack. And I'm just gonna totally mess this guy up. But yeah, the FAZZ it's a decent suit. Like, it's got good damage, great damage. Especially if you fully charge it, it's pretty fucking good. And of course, it's got the big giant FU cannon on the back. If you see that thing charging, you either better stop it or move out of the way, because you don't want to get shot by it. It'll nearly one-shot you. I'm pretty sure it can one-shot, like, I want to say the Mark III, but I'm not sure about that. It's just usually the Mark III is always the one that whenever I shoot at it, it takes the most damage for some reason. I guess a lot of people are switching over to a more melee-focused Mark III since it's got two swings now. Yeah, it's got a high defense. It's got shock dampeners, which is good. I'd love a support that has shock dampeners. And it's got some missiles on it. I'm not really a big fan of the double Zeta missiles. I know some people like them, and there are some uses for it. I really like the six missile launcher it has, which has 6 missiles on it. They stun pretty fast. And the Vulcans are really great on it too. It's like the GPO2s. Really fantastic Vulcans. It's just not my kind of suit at the moment, like for high cost. It's really easy to get up in its grill. Like, it has 0 melee defense, and I think like 3 melee strength. So you can probably tell it's really easy to just fucking walk up to it. I mean, it has shock damage, so you have to be careful how you walk up to it, but and just fucking smoke it in melee damage wise. Or if you have a heavy stagger, which is I prefer the C1 over this suit any day of the week, just for that heavy stagger. And what the FAZZ can do with its beam cannon, I can do in some combos with the C1. I don't have to wait 25 seconds to charge up that rifle, which is not a bad thing. I feel like there's more utility in the C1, especially since its beam rifle can stun in uncharged, and then of course you can heavy stagger when you fully charge it. And of course it's got the flight, even though I don't like that it doesn't have the shock dampeners on the flight. I do believe having flight is a bonus in of itself. I believe I said that like way back in a video. I don't remember which one. I think maybe even like one of the first few flying suits. It doesn't matter if it didn't have shock damage or not. Just the fact that it has flight is really good. You can use it for a multitude of things. I'd prefer the C1 way over the FAZZ, but the FAZZ has its uses. It's pretty much just a walking fortress. You just have to be careful with your usual raid types at 600, 650. 650, this thing, it kind of gets doo-dooed on. Probably because, the Mark II Cubile is around, but at 600 it's pretty good from what I can see. I don't have the 600 one, but I've been playing against a few. I guess against other generals, it's pretty alright at 600. Overall, not a bad suit. Like I said, I would say like a 7 or an 8 out of 10. I like that we're getting more supports that have some more skills for it. More skills for the supports. Really appreciate it. Even though it's not my suit, the FAZZ. I prefer the C1 and the Hama Hama. Although it's definitely better than the Schwartzman Diaz. Definitely better than Schwartzman Diaz. Maybe even the Palestine. Although Palestine has those, also has fuck you damage with the missiles, but sometimes those hit, sometimes those don't. But yeah, like I said, kept that one short. Only played really only a couple of matches with it. It's really slow. Actually, you know what? It's actually pretty good in space. It has space affinity, so even though it's slow as molasses, you got more shit going on in space. It's easier to not. There's a reason why you don't see a whole lot of melee only suits in space. So you'd be pretty good with the FAZZ in space. It'll take a lot to take you down, and of course you have more opportunities to use some of your weapons. Like I believe it's a bit easier. If you're like on dark space, you can use the beam cannon more on that map. But yeah, and now we're done with the FAZZ. Now we can get back to we haven't even started yet on the glorious Ag. I honestly I was more hyped about this suit than the FAZZ, which I mean, come on, it's an amphibious suit. I like amphibious suits. Well, technically, it's kind of not an amphibious suit. Whenever I first heard about this suit, which is before this game, it was like, oh, it digs tunnels. It's like a cavern kind of thing, a construction suit almost. It was like, oh, okay, so it's not really an amphibious suit. And in this game, they, well, I guess it makes sense since it's supposed to help in the Jaburo assault. But yeah, and in the description for this suit, it mentions that it has, it can go in the water in a pinch. So it's got a little bit of amphibious qualities to it, which it does have aquatic mobile shooting. This suit's a blast to play. Like, this suit is, there's a few suits in this game that are just so fucking fun to play. Ashimar is fucking, God, I love playing the Ashimar. And this suit's no different. Fucking love playing the Ag. It's so fucking cartoony the way it is. Like, it just moves weird. It's a 200 suit. It feels like it should be above 200. It does have a 250, which I managed to get the 250 level also, level 2. But yeah, so it has the drills, which it's called the drill and saw. I haven't really tested it out yet. If the saw, like if you hit somebody with the drill, if it does more damage or less damage than if you hit somebody, like if you're really close to them with your saw. I haven't really tried that out yet. Also, real quick, you see me debate this Auga guy. I pretend like I'm gonna melee a little boost. Yeah, I don't know if the saw is its own little hitbox. That'd be pretty cool if it was, I guess. Makes sense for like an offense system thing. Which, yeah, this thing has plenty of skills, but the drill's really good damage wise, like really good. You can do, like, if you do a neutral swing and then you hit all of your downswing, you'll do like 10k damage, maybe even more depending on the suit. Easily one combo supports if you can land your hits. I'm pretty sure if you do like your neutral swing and your side swings, you do 5 ticks of damage if you hit them all. In total ticks of damage. And I think hitting it once, the base power of the drill and saw is 900, and then you add that by 5. And of course, if the suit has melee resistance or not, if they're general or a support type. And then the downswing, I don't know how many ticks it does. It does a fucking lot. Like, I can barely tap people and do like 2,000 damage alone, which is decent. And if you get the full thing on, oh my god, I think you saw earlier in the beginning of that first match, or maybe it's going to be later in this match, but yeah, it does a lot of damage. And me and Taro just double teaming people. Oh, I forgot Moggy's here too. I can't leave him out. He helped us in these 2 matches here. And then it has the two missile launchers. It has the arm missile launcher and then the one on top of its head. The arm missile launcher, I believe, has 8 missiles, and they don't stun. I think they help with accumulation stun, stun accumulation, and definitely the missiles on its head do stun in a short amount of time. I believe there's like, I want to say 4. It takes maybe 2 to hit. I just fucking hovered over somebody and crushed them like a steamroller. Maybe there's 6. I lost count, cause even though it's literally right. Yeah, I think that's 6. I'm not fucking dumb. Oh, and then it's got the beam gun on its mouth. Technically a torch, but it concentrates everything into one little beam and it shoots forward. Quick to fire. It can stun pretty easily. Concentrated damage, like continuous damage. My bad. You hold it on somebody, it does a decent amount, like 2,000, 3,000. One of those. Really good follow up on, like, let's say somebody does a dodge roll. You can follow up with that, or to continue a stun lock. Usually I like to hit with the head missiles first, and then follow up with the mouth beam. Also, I'm even more stupid. It actually has 8 missiles on his head. I can't count or read. But yeah, you use the head missiles, follow up with the beam gun, and then do your melee. Or if you're gonna read a dodge roll, you can do that. You have to be careful. It's a tiny hitbox though, but it will catch people. And of course, now we get to some skills. It's got a dodge roll. It has maneuver armor, and it has offense system. Which, holy shit, for a suit at 200, that's a lot of good skills. It's pretty damn great. Oh man, gonna get a lot of kills with that support fire. By a lot, I mean like 2, maybe 3. But yeah, what are you barking about, dog? Stop growling. It's just the ag. And it's pretty maneuverable. 130 movement speed. And if you're in the water, holy shit, this thing in the water, fucking zip around. Oh my goodness. I believe it might go to like 150 in the water, something like that. Either way, it's fucking fast. It's zippy. It's I like when I do a side boost. It looks like it's fucking drifting around a corner. That alone's fucking amazing. Really thought the suit would be like a joke of a suit, but it's actually like a serious kind of suit that you have to take seriously. Although there are some obvious downsides of this thing, the most obvious being that it has 1 beam resistance, and I believe the level 1 is 12,000 health, which goes about as great as you expect it to. It could be very easy to kill if you don't know what you're doing. Like if you run up on somebody, and I don't know, for some reason just do a fucking dodge roll. I think it has 3 melee resistance too. So yeah, if you just walk up to somebody, they stun you with their beam rifle like stun, and then they do a downswing combo on you, whatever. For some general suits, that's like potentially a 1 combo on the ag, which holy shit. That's instant death right there. So you have to be really careful with this suit, or you will fucking die. You have to use your skills to its utmost advantage, and it has great skills, some good weapons attached to it, especially that fucking drill and melee. Really, really good damage. Like if it could potentially contend with suits that are several hundred cost above it, which is, this thing would actually be a really good mix-up suit. The way I'm thinking about it now, like, holy fuck. Pretty devastating. Honestly, I'm kind of happy that the devs are putting more suits at these lower costs, because I still haven't got the Zaku Marine type, which I really want that one too. But you know, I got the next best thing, which is the AG. And you know that the Zaku Marine type is also a 250 suit, and this one's also, well, the level. Okay, hold on. Level 1's 200. Level 2 is 250. And the Zaku Marine type, I believe, level 1 is 250. I kind of want to see some more suits for you know, the 200, 250 cost. I feel like they're making them a lot more accessible, I guess is the word. Maybe the word I'm looking for. More playable. Something like that. They're definitely making them a lot more fun, because I know the Zaku Marine type looks really fun, and from the words of a lot of friends that I play with and other YouTubers, they say it is fun, so it looks fun to play. They say it's fun. I want to try it out because it looks fun. And the AG is really fun, and it's really good too. So they're definitely doing something right here with 200 and 250. You know, maybe we can add some more suits. Like I think I mentioned in one of the previous videos, the GM Sloop, which is basically a GM with like an engine on its back, or like a jet propulsion on its back that can help it go through the water. So it's like an amphibious gem, not quite not quite the Aqua GM, but you know, just a GM that can go through the water, and it has like a camera gun too, so you can use it for reconnaissance. So I think that would be a nice idea. There's some other suits I'm trying to think of. I know there's some that could be for these low costs. For the low costs, I just can't think of any at the top of my head. Hey, timeout. And like I said, a good old "I love you." I know this match, the enemy team was acting very strangely. I did pretty good, like 8-1 or 8-2. But yeah, man, look at that thing. It looks like an SD character. But yeah, top individual score, or an SD. Like, it just looks like an SD thing. Like the way its torso and head is compared to like its feet and its arms. Ugh. And yeah, second place. Nice. Yeah, really love the AG. Honestly, the Christmas stuff, it's been going great so far. I like the FAZZ is an alright suit. And you know, the AG is definitely a fucking fun suit. So I guess if you really want a new support at 600, I guess I would go ahead and say you can spend your tokens on the FAZZ. If you have the C1, I would say don't spend your tokens, because I do think the C1's better. That's just me. And then the AG, if you aren't getting the AG, you're sorely missing out on an extremely fun suit. I honestly can't wait for them to release like a level 3 or a level 4 of this suit. I feel I can go. I mean, the 200 suit itself, like, I can get some pretty good damage off in like a 400 cost room, which is good. Maybe they'll do something like they did with the Mark II, where when it did the level 3 Mark II, like the level 1 beam saber compared to the level 2 beam saber went up by like, I want to say like 100 or something like that. And then when it went to the level 3 beam saber, it was like 25 plus 25 damage. So maybe they'll just they'll upgrade the AG defense wise and not weapon wise, because I feel like the weapons are it's really good on it. Now I think about it, this suit would probably fuck up the FAZZ pretty hard. Which is, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but oh fuck. But yeah, it's going to be in this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe if you want. I'd really appreciate it. And type up in the comment section what you feel about the FAZZ or the AG. Do you like them? Do you hate them? Again, I'm all right with the FAZZ. And then the AG, I absolutely love the AG. Great suits, really. Just one of them is not really my style. The other one is definitely in my style. Although I have to be careful because usually when I play melee suits in this game, I get dunked on a lot. Either because the enemy's better than me or because the game fucks with me. It sadly doesn't want me to unleash the power of a strike custom on somebody. I'll get countered like 5 miles away or something dumb like that. But this suit, I like it. And yeah, with that, I'll see you guys later. Bye.